We move on to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Xavier Woods versus Finn Balor. I was convinced that Woods, let alone wouldn't win it, but even be in it to begin with. I was shocked they put him in it. I was shocked he advanced past the first round. I was shocked he advanced past the second round on Monday. I was for sure expecting Balor and Jinder in the finals, because we know this company loves Jinder Mahal. But he beat Jinder clean as a sheet. The former WWE champion, as much as it pains me to say that he was a former WWE champion, but, Xavier beat him on Raw, advanced to the finals, and beat Balor today, whatever. Clean. And what was a very good match, and I think Woods is great. I've never said that, that Woods should be WWE or world champion, but I think the guy is good enough that he could be a mid-card champion, and maybe that's where they're going with this. Nakamura is the current Intercontinental champion, but I would like to see him ride this wave of momentum for as long as he can, and if nothing else, I thought it was fucking cool. Balor could have used the win to kind of rebound from the Extreme Rules loss, but to be completely honest with you, dude, with the way that he was kind of booed here against Xavier and the way he was booked on SmackDown before he left for Raw, I wouldn't mind a Balor heel turn with how he acted on Monday's Raw. So, before we get to Balor, your thoughts on Woods becoming the King of the Ring, because I certainly did not expect it. I know you're not the biggest Xavier Woods fan, but like I said, I said to you a week or two ago, hey, if you're going to do this thing, fuck it, just have him win it, because the thing's a joke anyway. I mean, they had Corbin win it, they had fucking, Regal and Barrett and Sheamus win it like it was a joke, so honestly, just give it to Woods and see what he can do with it. So, I'm a fan of the finish, personally.
I don't hate it because I feel like he's someone that can use it to propel himself, like you said, maybe into a mid-card champion. I think he's the perfect example of someone that should be winning it. So I had no problem with him winning. A little surprised he made it that far. We always joke that's the company, because they do love him. They love Jinder. I figured it'd be Finn and Jinder, and Finn would win. So I am surprised that he won. Not like that's a bad thing, but I think this could propel him into the mid-card and kind of maybe get the tag team stench off him a little bit, because I think he is a good singles guy. So the right person won, and I can't complain.
I think it's cool that, hey, Big E and Kofi have had WWE title reigns. Big E is the WWE champion right now. He won Money in the Bank 3 months ago, and Woods is like a fucking 20-time tag team champion, but he's never had any actual single accolade in the company, unlike Big E and Kofi. So, again, it doesn't mean anything. He doesn't have to go on to win or he doesn't have to go on to become world champion. But if they actually went on to do something with him, I'm not expecting it. But it would be cool, in my opinion, to see Consequences Creed, who I grew up as a big fan of in TNA over 10 years ago. To see him do well on the mid-card on SmackDown. So I think the right guy won here with Balor. Do you think he goes heel from here, or does he flounder? Because I feel like with all the star power Raw now has coming out of the draft, I fear for his future a little bit on Monday nights.
I would push him in the mid-card after what, and I don't know. I keep seeing that Balor's going to be a big thing, but I don't know. I just don't, I feel like the main roster at least don't see him at that level. I mean, he was going to be the first Universal Champion, got hurt, but ever since then, he just hasn't really got that momentum. Went back down to NXT, kind of rejuvenated himself a little bit, but after the rumors that he was going to be pushed on Raw and him losing this tournament, I kind of feel like that won't happen now. But a heel turn could definitely help.
Yeah, I think a heel turn could help. Maybe they could turn someone face like an AJ or someone like that, but to kind of replace that heel role or that babyface role that he leaves behind. But I don't know. There's just no one obvious direction that you go with him on Raw. That's the thing. Maybe you could do him and Rollins feud, but I feel like we've seen that a lot over the last couple of years. Him and Priest, maybe, if he's still a face, but again, they're two faces, so maybe not. He's not going after Big E, I don't think, for the WWE title. So unless he finds a partner and joins the tag team division, which I feel like would be a complete waste of Finn Balor, I don't know what you do with this guy. Maybe you rekindle the rivalry between Finn Balor and Karrion Kross from NXT from 6 months ago. Maybe we see a Finn Balor-Keith Lee feud, the Bearcat coming out of the litter box and facing, clawing his way to Monday nights is what WWE said last week, which was incredibly dumb. But anyway, we'll see what they do with him going forward. I'm a little skeptical on his future. But I'm not complaining about the result. I think Woods winning was great. I'm very happy about that. Where Balor goes from here, though, is really the top question in my mind.